I just got the xTool F1 laser, so let's unbox it and check it out and see if it's worth the hype. Now, I bought this laser because I wanted something to mark metal and I didn't want to go and buy a super expensive fiber laser at the moment. All right, let's get this opened up. This thing is packaged really nice. All right, right off the bat, we have this freaking magazine of a manual. So that would be cool. We'll definitely need to read this to get the safety instructions. We got a cleaning cloth. Oh, this thing looks pretty cool. Wow, how awesome does this look? And then we have 4 different accessory boxes. All right, so in this one, we have the power cable, nice and beefy. I believe this is the other part of the power cable. Oops. Plus the USB cable. And here we have some sample materials, which is really awesome. And I believe this is the little bed of the laser as well. Yep, that's pretty awesome. It has some rubber feet, so it's not going to be slipping around. And then we have our little vent, a dongle, and Peng Sheng, which I'm not sure what that is. How cool does this laser look? All right, now for the most satisfying part. And it has this really nice emergency stop button. This thing is packaged so incredibly well. So it looks like there's some parts in here, and then this was just some padding. And it also came with this metal base as well. The instructions are on the side of the laser, which is really nice. And we have the focal length button, has our 2 USB ports. And in the back, we have our on or off switch, our power cord, other USB-Cs, the USB dongle, our exhaust port, and that's it. Alright, so now that we have this turned on, we need to connect it up to our computer. So you just plug it in with a USB cord right there. So here we are in the xTool creative space. You can see I already made an account and sign in, so you will have to do that. But let's click on my space. But so we can just hit this little plus up here for a new project, or we can come over here and click the new project button. It will take a second to load. But so now we have to connect our device. So let's click over here. We are going to connect it through USB, but you can also connect it through Wi-Fi through your phone. All right, and now our xTool has popped up. So the xTool's popped up, and now it wants us to do an update, so let's update it. I always recommend that if there is an update for something that you've bought recently, definitely do it before you even start to use it. You want to have the latest versions of the things that you're using. So this will go how fast depending on how fast your Wi-Fi is. And the laser made a beep once it was connected. And now it's actually uploading the firmware to the machine itself. So the machine just turned off right now, and then it will turn itself back on once the update is complete. And then now it's back on. So now we can hit confirm. And then now we can see our laser is connected. There's a lot of stuff in here, but let's start a file. So I'm going to come to File, and I'm going to select Import Image. And we are going to upload my logo. So this reminds me a lot of the Cricut design space that we had. So I'm just going to shrink this down a little bit, and then we can find something to engrave on. So we want the processing type to be engrave. The setting will be user define. So then if we come over here to processing, we can do, instead of user defined material, we can come over here and just kind of see what is on here. So let's choose our stone coaster. And the cool thing is it comes with this little right angle jig here. That way you can easily square up your items. So let's get this on there, put it in that corner. And then I'm actually going to do the autofocus feature. And so this coaster is 5 millimeters. Make this a little bit bigger here. All right, so now that is focused. And then if we click on framing up here at the top, it should show us where it's at. And then as we update it in real time, kind of shows us where our image is. And then we can also come up here and click outline, and then it will do actual shape. So right there, so that looks good to me. And then we will hit process, and this should take roughly a minute. And then now let's hit start. All right, so because I had the laser open, we're definitely gonna put on these laser glasses. That way I don't go blind. And then once it's ready to start, we can hit this button. Wow, that goes crazy fast. That is so awesome. I'm super excited for this laser. All right, and now the moment of truth. That looks freaking amazing. Now, obviously, I could have put it up a little bit more, but honestly, that looks so cool. This little laser is going to be pretty amazing, I think. I'm honestly impressed with this little laser from xTool. Honestly, I've been very skeptical of xTool as a company for a really long time, and I finally broke down and bought the xTool F1 because I really want to engrave metal stuff. And honestly, I'm so glad I did, because so far, just based off this first test, I'm hooked and I think it's great. Obviously, we're going to be doing a deep dive into this laser to see what it's really capable of and what it can handle. So make sure you're subscribed if you want to see that coming up. But I mean, that looks pretty good in my opinion. And this is just with the stock settings that xTool provides. This isn't with any testing of my own yet. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any questions or comments down below, or if you've used this laser and you have anything special that you think you should tell me about it. But thanks for watching, you guys. See you on the next one.